you create content, this is your biggest weekly challenge. Now, what is that challenge that I'm talking about? It's competitor research. Now, if you do content on YouTube, right, you are opening up 10 different channels of your competitors every week. If you're not doing it, you are falling behind, my friend. And if you are doing it, you have to open up 10 channels, look at the titles, look at the views, look at the comments, look at the hooks, see what they're doing right, which one is performing better. And you have to do this every single week. Hours are wasted of your time or your team's time. And I used to do the same thing as well. And several of the videos that I published in my YouTube that got hundreds of views, more than my average videos, were generated from this particular agent. Let me show you exactly how this works. Using OpenClaw and tools like Claude, which allows me to go through all my competitors in my list, and not just that, top trending from other creators that are new. And this AI tells me every week, Fahad, this is what's performing really well for this guy, this is what's performing really well for this guy. Since you do this, these are the recommendations I have. So let me just come over here. So I ask it questions like, hey, what are my competitors doing on YouTube? And it gave me a complete breakdown. Like, hey, Liam Otley is posting, like, he's got an average of 15,000 new subscribers, XYZ views, and it's telling me things like, hey, this is the type of video he's posting now, and it's a signature video. He posted this video, and it even tells about the strategy he's using. And then it talks about Nate Hooks. Love the guy, good lad. It shows his stats. It shows, it shows exactly everything that he posted over the last 7 days, tells me what kind of content he's doing, all my commentators. It keeps giving me a list, and tells me exactly. It even gives me a breakdown from a table. Hey, this content, this guy posted, this guy posted, this guy posted, this guy posted, this content, these two posted, these didn't. So I can be like, hey, Claude Code content is really pumping out. Let's give a better version for the people out there from someone who caters to business owners. So that's exactly what I decided to do. And yeah, this is exactly, if you watch to the end of the video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can build the exact same thing. Alright guys, so let's jump right. So before I jump into you guys, I want to show you that this is an interface that I build. I build my own custom software, and I'm chatting to that software. Now you don't have to go as complex as this. This video is going to be way too long if that's the case, but we will be creating a simple OpenClaw agent on Telegram. And Telegram is the bot that you will be using to go back and forth, and the output is going to look exactly like this. Last 7 days tells me exactly what video is performing. So this is exactly what we will be building. So watch to the end of the video. Even if you don't know how these bots work, I will show you exactly every single step you need to do to set this thing. Alright guys, let's go. Alright, so if you know here, my name is Fahad. I'm the founder of AutomateMyBiz. I've been building automation systems and AI for the last 6 years. Ranked top 100 on Upwork, and we worked with people like Nas Daily, co-host of the Dave Ramsey Show, Love My Mic, Claude, Bad Marketing, $2 billion VC firms, and so many other people that you may or may not have heard of. So with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Alright, so the first thing I want you guys to do is we will be installing this in OpenClaw. And why are we doing this in OpenClaw and not Claude Code or anything like that? OpenClaw is independent, OpenClaw is open source, and OpenClaw has persistent memory, and it's going to remember every instructions we give, and it has cron jobs to check stuff on a weekly basis, because this report is sent to me every week. Stuff like this is not possible in Claude Code, and there are cheaper LLM models we can use to make the best use of everything. With that being said, let's jump into how we can first install OpenClaw. So the first thing I need you guys to do is come to this platform right here and click on choose plan. And I want you to use KVM1, right? Use KVM1. You can use the cheapest model. If you think you'll be building a lot of agents, use KVM2. I personally have KVM2, but if you're starting out, just use KVM1. I'm going to be attaching a coupon code below, which is going to give you 20% discounts on the first plan. It may give me something, but that's not how I make money. I'm just trying to help you guys out here. Again, click on choose plan, choose KVM2, start installing from there. I'm going to pull up a clip where I go over in detail on every single thing that you need to do when you're installing this that I previously recorded. Uncheck this. Daily backup is recommended, because this is going to solve you a lot of headaches. You suddenly make a big change that messes everything up, you can always go back, because this backs up your data every day. But if you don't think that's necessary, I recommend it if you can afford it, but if you can't, it's totally fine. And choose the location where you're closest to, so you can have better latency when you're talking to the bot. And select OpenClaw. It's automatically going to be selected, and in here type in Ubuntu. Type in Ubuntu is the best, and LTS is the best models to choose. So use the LTS. I know there are higher versions out there, but this is the one that has the least bugs. So choose this and confirm, because we will be using this operating system to handle our entire OpenClaw system, right? So that is that. Now click on continue. Once you make the payment, I'll show you exactly what needs to be done. You can insert the code to get the discounts, or maybe I will just attach a link which is going to directly go to the web page, so you don't have to type this in. And once you're done, just click on the submit payment button, and it's going to automatically start processing your payment. And once that is done, it's going to automatically redirect you to OpenClaw, so you can configure the OpenClaw, right? Once you watch that video, you will end up in a place like this. And what I want you to do is I want you to go to VPS, and you will see all the VPS that you have. You may only have one. I have two because I'm rich, brokey. No, I'm kidding. It's $9. I'm watching too many Andrew Tate content. I'm sorry, I was a joke. So when you go to the VPS, once you guys are here and the OpenClaw VPS is completely set up from the video that you just saw, click on manage right now. And then in here, what I want you to do is we have to start OpenClaw, right? So when you go in here, go to the Docker Manager. You have to create, click on compose, click on one click, go to Docker Manager, go to projects, and now you need to, in this VPS, VPS is like virtual machine, we have to install OpenClaw. I already have an OpenClaw. This is a different bot, so let's just ignore that. We're going to be creating a new bot for you guys. It's going to be empty, right? Click on one click deploy. All right, click on one click deploy and then type in OpenClaw. It's that simple. OpenClaw and select. Keep it as it is. Just make sure you remember this key token, copy that, and no need to set anything up. We will be completely setting everything up from scratch. Okay, so while it is loading up, let's wait for it to get created. And while we are doing that, what I want to do is that every OpenClaw or Claude Code chats or OpenAI chats, right? The app you download, it's the chat interface. It's the body that you're interacting with. But where does the body get the smartness from? It comes from the brain. Now it's time for us to decide which brain do you want to use. You can use Claude Code. That's why I said earlier that we may be using tools like Claude. So if you want to use Claude, it's totally fine. We can set everything up. However, there are cheaper models out there. Minimax is a tool that's equally as powerful as Claude for a 10th or 20% of the cost of Claude Code. So why would you not spend on those tools? So which is why I personally recommend you guys go with Minimax. So if you go to Minimax right here, you can get the $20 or $50 what I recommend, but you can just get started with $20. That's what I use just to get started with this. And this $20 is worth about $80 to $100 worth of Claude Code tokens, and you can just it's a 20% of the cost, and it's equally as powerful as Claude Code. So I recommend this, but if you still want to use Claude, it's totally fine. You can just take the API key. So once you're done buying Minimax, again, I'll attach a referral code, which is going to give you 20% discount. So use that once you're done. Once you buy the plan, the $20 plan, you're going to go to console right here, and then I want you to go to plan details, and in there, I need to copy the API key. So this is the API key. Click on copy, and we will be using this to set everything up. All right. So now that OpenClaw is set up, so this is the new OpenClaw that we say set up, right? Now, very important. I need you to remember this ETS2. This is going to be the ID of OpenClaw. OpenClaw has an ID, and we have to remember it. So I'm going to be installing OpenClaw in this terminal, and the way I do that is by opening up terminal, right? I'm going to open up terminal. Click on this terminal section, and we can technically go to OpenClaw and install everything, but it's much easier to set it up from this terminal. Terminal is just a web version it's just a web version for softwares. So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to give you this prompt, right? This prompt is something you have to paste in. By the way, terminal is not friendly to Control V, so just right click and click on paste, and this is exactly what the prompts look like. And this is essentially we're telling terminal to, hey, install this OpenClaw that is in your computer. There is this OpenClaw, just install it. That's all this prompt is. Now there's only one change that I need you to make. All right, you see this ID right here, that is where you need to swap the ID. Remember I told you to remember this ID ETS2. That's where I needed to copy. If you copy that already, I needed to paste that in here. So I'm just going to copy this right here, and I'm gonna make sure that everything including the bracket is gone, and then I'm gonna paste it. Awesome. And now if I click on enter, it's gonna automatically start installing OpenClaw in my VPS. Now this is the first question it's gonna ask, so just click on yes, and then it's gonna ask questions on, do you want a quick start? Click on yes, and click on keep current values, and then it's going to ask you hey, which LLM model that you want to use. Remember when I said that, hey, which brain, and we said Minimax. So if you want to use Anthropic or OpenAI, I'm more than happy. Just choose this plan and you're good to go. And for me, since I use Minimax, I'm going to click on more. and I'm going to go down till I find Minimax, right? Where is Minimax? There is the Chinese one, and Chinese. Click on global, it's the second option, very important. And then I want you to paste in the API key that you just downloaded. I'm going to go and type it in here and click on enter. And now it's installing. Click on keep current value, minimax M3, click on enter. And now it's asking me to set up which messaging platform I'm going to use. Remember what I said, we will be using Telegram. So let's quickly set up Telegram. So I wanted to search for something in here called Botfather, all right? Type in Botfather and click on Botfather. This allows you to create simple chat groups, like WhatsApp groups, like a simple bot in Telegram. And this is the app that allows you to do. Very important that you're using Botfather. The username is this because you may get scammed. There are so many scammers out there. So type in /newbot. It's that simple. Type in /newbot. And then it's going to ask for, So now it's asking me what's the name of the bot. So I'm going to say content researcher, right? So that's that. And it's asking me what's the unique ID, like Instagram handle. So I'm going to say it content. I'm going to call it AMB because AutomateMyBiz content research. AMB content research. It looks like it has to end with bot. I totally forgot. AMB content research bot. It has to end with bot. So I call it AMB content research bot. Boom, my bot has been created. Now I need you to save this token, and that's the token is going to ask right now. All right. So it's going to ask. So let's go down. Telegram API. This bot. Click on yes, enter, and it's going to ask me for the bot token, and I'm going to paste the bot token. One more thing I need to do. We need to make sure that this bot can only be talked by me and my account, and no one else can talk to it. How do we do that? I need you to type in user info bot. All right, user info bot. An account like this is going to pop up. Make sure that the username is this user info bot. So many scammers out there. When you get that, all I need to do is just comment start, click start, and it's going to give you the exact ID. Your Telegram ID is going to be shown in here. I want you to copy that, and we're not going to use it now, but we will be using this. So just stay tuned. I'm going to say skip now. I don't want to attach here. Just click on skip now. I'm going to click on no. I'm going to click on skip for now. Sometimes you have to enter spacebar to select it. If the enter doesn't work, click on spacebar, and boom, skip for now. And now let's just wait for it to install, right? Now sometimes what's going to happen is you may have an error that says gateway error, gateway issue. In such cases, right, all I want you to do is go back to OpenClaw terminal, click on this 3 dots, click on restart, and do the same thing, exact steps I told you in here. Right now, it looks like for me it's ready. Now click on hatch in terminal. We are hatching our claw. How exciting. We're hatching our OpenClaw. Awesome. The moment OpenClaw is starting to talk back to you, that means OpenClaw is working. It's beautiful. I love this. So it says, hey, it's talking back, it's online now, the baby has been born. Now let's ask it who's the father. I'm kidding. So awesome. Now just say, hey, I want you to configure Telegram so only my account can talk to it. I already sent the bot token. Oops, the config file. Type and say config or earlier chats. It's the same thing. Config my user ID. And now, so basically the first thing that I need you to do is once OpenClaw has been hashed, I need you to tell OpenClaw that, hey, I need to configure Telegram so that only my account can talk to it. I already gave it the bot token ID. I can say either earlier in the chat or config. It's gonna consume less tokens because we're telling exactly where it is. And now you remember this thing that we copied. I'm gonna copy it again, and I'm gonna copy this again, and I'm gonna attach it in here. And now what it's gonna do, it's gonna make sure that this bot can only be talked by my ID. And this is very important because you don't want any bad actors to mess with things with your bot. So, and that's also one of the ways in which you can start talking to the bot. So, and I'm gonna hook you up with one more thing, right? If you ever at any point face any issues with this bot, I'm gonna be attaching a very cool prompt that I want you guys to use, which is this one. So it's this one right here, Dr. Exec, type in your ID, Dr. Fix. It's going to automatically fix and patch itself up. That's the beauty of AR agents. It's going to fix itself up whenever it gets messed up. I wish I could do that, but I'm fucked. But OpenClaw is not. It has this prompt to fix itself. Okay, I'm all good, guys. I'm all good. I'm a man of God. God's here to help me. I mean, not with these jokes that I'm making, but I'm tight with that guy. Yeah, at least I like to think that. So it looks like OpenClaw was able to configure my user ID, and OpenClaw is telling me that, hey, I need to restart my entire gateway, that is my OpenClaw, for it to start working. So how do we do that? It's just by clicking on restart. So this is the restart, and that's it. Now the OpenClaw is installed. Now we don't have to come back to this unless Telegram doesn't work. So let's go back to Telegram. Remember the bot father we talked to? Just click on this link. It's going to attach a link. That's the name. That's the bot that you have. And click on start. Now the moment it says typing, that means the bot is working. If it's not typing, there is some issues and we need to fix those issues. And the best way to fix issues is by going back to the terminal and talking to the OpenClaw again. So currently it's being, I think it's fully restarted. I'm going to say that again because maybe I typed in while it was restarting. Let's see if it's working. Awesome. It is working. Exactly what I thought. It was currently restarting. While it was restarting, I messaged it. So it looks like it's typing. My baby is talking to me. Awesome. Let's go. Hi guys. So once the bot starts talking to you, one thing I highly recommend is always tell the bot who you are, what you do, so it has better context and helping you get better. And one of the best ways to do this is by either typing it in by yourself, which is boring and lazy, or if you've been using many ChatGPT or Claude or any of these AI tools for so many years or so many months, it already knows who you are because you've been talking to it for quite some time. Just go to the AI agent, or whether it's OpenClaw and Claude, and ask it, hey, who am I? Can you tell me everything about me, what I do, what my interests are in one paragraph or two paragraphs, so you can send it to another module. It's going to give you the exact answers. If you're using Claude, you can just simply come to settings, go to settings right here, go to capabilities and click on manage memory, and that's it. This is basically everything it learned about you over the XYZ months or years you've been using it. I'm going to copy this and just paste it to Telegram, and it's that simple. It is that simple. Now this thing knows everything about me. I don't have to explain it anything. That makes it beautiful. Now let's start creating this YouTube research agent. Awesome. So your role is being content researcher for building my YouTube channel, where now mention where I talk about systems, automations and AI, for which ICP for business owners, mainly SMBs in this service space. So I'm telling it, hey, this is your thing. I am gonna give you skill which I want you to install, and after that you ask me everything you need to know for it to work fully. I'm going to be attaching this exact prompt in the description as well, so copy paste it. I'm going to save for the fact that you're watching this video, I appreciate it, so I'm going to save your time. And before I move forward, right, so just let the algorithm know that I know this guy knows his shit. Click on the like button, come back, and yeah, I'm going to paste this in the description. Copy paste it, and now yeah, cool. So it's asking me for the skill, and again, since I really love you, I'm going to be attaching this skill that I've developed completely for free. You can have it. And one thing I highly recommend you always do is, whenever you see a skill, right, I'm always going to open up. So I just opened up my skill. I just opened up my skill right here. And I'm reading through the entire thing. Okay, hey, what exactly is this guy talking about? Read through the entire thing so that you can be safe. Firstly, you can trust me because my mom says so. But yeah, if you really don't trust the guy, like, you know, this guy looks, the shade of his skin looks a bit off. Let me just, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Please don't cancel me. But if you're gonna really look into it, just read through the entire thing. But again, this is not too long. You can just quickly read through it. I've already read through it. But again, just you have to be safe whenever you're downloading any skills at all. So I give the skill. Now it's gonna ask me questions. The question is gonna ask me is, hey, what sort of competitors are you trying to look into? And then I just select the competitors, and then that's it. It's gonna start doing content research automatically. All right. So let's just wait for this to wrap up. Awesome. So it looks like it's finally created itself. It took like 20 minutes or so, yeah, just for it to finally install the thing. And now it's asking questions like, hey, what are the channels that you want us to look into? What's the niche that you want to look into? What type of stuff that you want to look into? And I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to give them the list of competitors I have, right? Here's a list of my competitors that want you to look into. So I'm going to be attaching the links. So I have a list of my competitors that I already had pre-downloaded. So I'm just going to type in all of them, all those guys that I want to look into. And I'm also going to tell him that, hey, also keep an eye out for trending videos from new emerging accounts that are not in the list for my niche. And then it's asking questions again on what the niche is. Sometimes it forgets what he just told. It happens occasionally on OpenClaw. So I'm just gonna be like, hey, my niche is talking about system building, and I'm gonna say CRM, project management, content, reporting, etc. And then automations and AI solutions for SMBs. So yeah, that's it. And give me weekly report on the top videos from my competitors. So Yeah, we gave him the list of competitors that we have. We told it exactly what we're looking for. We told it what niche, what type of content that we do. Now, based on this, it's going to do quick research on YouTube and it's going to give you weekly reports on exactly what sort of content that you need to shoot. And the thing is this, right? Every time it gives you answers, you can ask the AI to either be more detailed or be less detailed or format things in a certain way. There are so many things that you could do with AI, right? So let's just wait for the first report to show up and then I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. So it's also setting up a cron job. What is a cron job? Cron job is just a daily scheduler. It's like an alarm clock for softwares. Alarm clock for softwares is what's called cron job. So it starts at a particular time. It starts ringing at a particular time and things start happening. So yeah, it looks like it is doing its croning. It's setting up the cron job. It's going to look at YouTube and it's going to fetch all the top videos from our competitors that we just listed and more from our keywords that we just gave it. So let's just wait for that to be done. Alright, so it looks like it finally it finished running the entire thing and it's telling me that, hey, we got a snapshot of all the competitors that he gave me. And yeah, it's asking me questions like, hey, so I'm just going to say do inline report. So I just want, do inline report here and do it on Tuesday because that's when I have my weekly calls. Tuesday at 7 p.m. I have my weekly calls at 7 p.m. with my entire content team. I would love to have their reports by then so I can just show it to them. But do a quick test run. So it's going to set up this cron job for every time at that time. And not just that, right? You can keep asking it more questions. You don't have to wait for the report. I often do questions like, hey, what did this guy did? What did that guy did? This guy created content on this. Is everyone else doing this thing? Is there anything else that's trending that you see slowly emerging? Stuff like this really, really works well. So that's what I would recommend you guys do. So let's just wait for this report to come and then we should be good to go. Right, looks like the report is ready. So it says that, hey, these are the top 3 videos from my competitors, and I can even ask it. I'm just gonna ask it. I'm gonna be a bit more specific. It's like, hey, Claude seems to be up there. Claude Code 3 videos and Asian videos. All these are slowly popping off. I'm gonna be like, hey, give me a breakdown of the videos that performed really well in the last 7 days and format it by showing the title of the video, then small description on it, and then its views and engagement for each videos. So, and remember, and very important, right, and make this format persistent. Persistent is a word that's very important to OpenClaw because there is 3 types of memory that OpenClaw has. It has session-based memory, so it's only going to work in this session. The moment I finish the session, it's going to forget about it. Then it has persistent memory. It's the memory that you told OpenClaw to remember every single time. And then it has LLM memory. Persistent memory is what we are about to instill right now. We are telling it to be persistent in the format and it's going to remember everything. Now it's not just going to give me stuff like this. I want to know what the title of the video is. How can I know what the title of the video is? And I don't know what it's about, what the engagement is. So I'm asking it more specific questions. It's going to format things in that fashion. And I can even ask you questions like, also recommend what videos I should do as well. And one thing that I recommend that you guys do is, if you do have YouTube, give it the link to the YouTube channel or the ID of the YouTube channel, and then it's going to do a search from there. Here's my YouTube link. So now it's gonna not only give you recommendations on the video, but also tell you exactly what you should do from your content, and maybe it's even going to review your YouTube and be like, hey, this video is performing really well, do more of such stuff. Right? Awesome. It looks like it's giving me 7 days report. It tells me exactly this guy has talked about this video, and it tells me exactly what it's about. This is what the video is about. This is the engagement it got, how long has it been, how much engagement it got, how much impressive, like how much of growth it has compared to his other videos. How crazy is this? How crazy that AI could do this. Nate Hugs, love the guy, such a good lad. Staged with him once. Claude Code, he's talking about Claude Code, tells exactly how much of increase it is compared to his baseline metrics. And all the videos, it's giving me entire information. It's asking me some questions, but now it's looking into my content and telling me, suggesting me what I need to do. So this is exactly the beauty of OpenClaw. Now this is the kind of reports I will be receiving every Tuesday at exactly 7 p.m. Dubai time. So now that you've seen exactly how to set it up, now you can go by setting this entire thing up from scratch without needing any assistance whatsoever. I'm so excited I got to teach you this stuff. I need to keep building cool shit like this. And if you have any doubts, right, you may come across some problems, my team and I are always on YouTube. I'll try my best to respond to you within the next 24 hours. So comment anything that you need to know. And this is all I talk about. I talk about OpenClaw, AI agents, because I set up systems, automations, and AI for business owners. If you're a business owner who is interested in this, right, and you don't want to set all these things up, you want multiple bots. You want a content bot, you want a campaign researcher bot, Google Ads bot, you want this, you want that. You want to automate almost every part of your business. That's exactly what we specialize in. Attach the link below that's going to book a call directly with me or my team, and we will help you exactly figure out what things you can automate in your business. It's like a free consultation. Even if you don't end up buying anything, you will learn so many more things on what you've been missing. So click on the link below, book a call, and I will see you on the next video. Talk more, subscribe for more such stuff, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao, bye.